Hello, welcome to another episode of Scary Stories with Rashid James Days. Today we're going to have two scary stories. If you have a weak heart, click off of this video, but make sure you do subscribe before you leave. If this is your first time joining us, please subscribe, like the video, and please comment down some scary stories that you have of your own, and I will most likely read it. So, here's our first story. 10 a.m. on a Saturday morning, I was in bed petting my very bossy cat, who had pushed my bedroom open a few minutes prior when I saw my dad. The entry to the kitchen is just that, an entrance, there is no door. I saw him in his oversized black shorts and miscellaneous old t-shirt cross the kitchen entryway. First I thought, why is he not at work? And then I realized that he wasn't wearing his glasses, which led me to think that he must have been sick. So I get up, despite my D-head cat's nasty face, and walk into the kitchen to ask him if he's feeling okay. No one was there. No one was home. All the doors were still locked. I wasn't afraid, but turning the corner and expecting to see a person and seeing nothing but a bright, empty room was very creepy. Number 2. I live in a loft in a downtown area next to a few bars. The entrance to the building is a street side, unmarked door, randomly placed between businesses. It usually goes unnoticed. It opens directly to a staircase leading to the 3 apartments here. It's been a constant fear that drunk people from the bars mistakenly make their way into my foyer. Back in October, I had the shock of a lifetime. It was about 3 a.m. on a work night, and I woke up hearing 2 very distinct voices coming from my living room area. I have 2 friends who have keys to my place in case they are at the bar and need to sleep it off, but neither voice sounded like them. Then I heard what sounded like an eerie violin. I thought 2 drunk people had broken into my apartment and I guess decided to watch a movie or something. I was freaking out and trying to figure it out. I just hid and hoped it would go away. Finally, the sounds just completely disappeared, which was just disheartening. I didn't hear any footsteps, so it made me think they grew aware of my presence. I grabbed the weapon I keep next to my bed and slowly creeped toward the living room. Nothing was there. It was pitch black and everything was turned off. Turns out my neighbor who owns the film studio I live above pulled an all-nighter editing his entry to the Halloween horror film Contrast he hosts every year. He was reviewing his film and accidentally paired with my soundbar instead of his own. He played the audio very loudly to a horror film to me in my pitch black apartment at 3 in the morning. Number 3. When I was around 11 or so, my siblings and I were all playing hide and seek in my house. Now I know under the bed is the first place you always look, but for whatever reason, I decided to hide under my little sister's bed in her dark room. So I get down on the floor and squeeze under and wait for the seekers to come looking for me, and as I am laying there waiting, I hear a little girl giggle next to me. I could clearly see I was the only one under the bed, and I was the only one in the room, and I shot out from under the bed and told everyone what happened, and that was the end of the game. Number 4. My sister was home alone and I was out mall with a friend. I called her to ask what t-shirt she wanted from the store I was at, and she told me she was scared that there was a ghost in the house. I asked what happened. She had put a Hot Pocket in the microwave and gone into her room to change. While she was changing, she heard the microwave go off, signaling that her Hot Pocket was done. We have a small house. The kitchen and the living room are open and connected. And her room opens to the living room. She comes out of her room and grabs the Hot Pocket, but instead of it being in the microwave, it was out on a living room coffee table, all warmed up. If that happened to me while I was alone, I would have been out of there so fast. Thank you for watching our video. Hope you guys enjoy this creepypasta story. We'll be coming up with some more stories. So that was about 4 stories or 5 stories. I don't really remember. But that was pretty much it. And I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And all I have to say is, do not watch this if you're home alone.